Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Hu from Hanchai Health Center in South Africa. Today we're going to talk about two formulas. The first one is 败毒散. The second one is 再造散. These two formula is a bit different from the previous formula we have talked about, like 麻黄汤、大青龙汤、小青龙汤 or 桂枝汤. Those are used for like patient attacked by cold or patient attacked by heat, such as 银翘散, the one we have talked in previous video. 麻杏石甘汤, those are used for excess heat in the body. But there's one other condition, is the patient is a bit weak in general. So the patient is weaker, or the patient's immune system is not as good as others, or the patient got chronic disease, he was tired, fatigue, these symptoms, or the patient is more easier, or the patient is easier to be sick than others. In this condition, in Chinese medicine, we call it that the patient is weaker than others. In this case, if the patient is weaker, but the patient was attacked by cold or heat, then for this condition, we will use a different formula. In that formula, we will use the herbs which can expel the heat or cold, but in the other aspects, you will focus on tonify to protect the body or to improve the immune system or to improve the energy level, which is we also call qi. So we're going to improve them. The first formula we're going to talk about is 再造散. Let's see the formula first. So as you can see from here, the first one we're going to talk is 败毒散. 败毒散. The ingredients include 柴胡、前胡、川芎、止咳、羌活、独活、茯苓、桔梗、人参、甘草. The last two, 人参, ginseng, 甘草. So in this formula, it was used for flu. The patient was attacked by cold and let the patient have dampness, or the patient was attacked by cold and dampness. The patient may have fever, may be aversion to cold, may have headache or stiff neck because of the cold condition. The patient will have stiff neck, and the patient also may have body pains, no sweating. The patient may be coughing with phlegm and oppressed chest. The tongue is pale. The coating of the tongue is white and sometimes greasy. The pulse is floating or floating rapid, but when you press harder, when you feel the pulse, you will feel it's weak. So that's the main symptom of 败毒散. 败毒散, in Chinese, 败 means destroy, 毒. Originally, 毒 means toxic, but toxic in this condition, in this context, 败毒散, it means any abnormal condition, we call it 毒. And the weak condition, so this one is for used for someone got flu, attacked by cold or dampness, and in general, he was weak. When we see from the formula, from the ingredient, 羌活 and 独活, the one focus on the upper body, 羌活, 独活 focus on the lower body. So this formula can relieve the whole body, one's upper, one's lower. 柴胡 is used for 太阳, 少阳 disease, which is also the whole body, the 太阳 meridian. 川芎 can heal. 川芎 is one of the most important herbs for headache. 桔梗 止咳. These two is another formula we call 止结散. It was used for oppressed chest without pain, but the patient will feel oppressed chest. It is because of the qi or the energy was the qi stagnation. So the qi was stagnate in the chest area, so the patient will feel oppressed chest. And 止结散, 桔梗止湿, 桔梗 is move the qi upwards, and 止湿 move the qi downwards. So once move upwards, once downwards, then the circulation will be moving again. That's how to relieve, how to activate the circulation, and to relieve. Once the circulation is function better, it can relieve the cough as well. And 桔梗 have the function to clear phlegm. So you can see in this formula, it was used for the ingredient are focusing on upper body, lower body, 太阳 meridian, 少阳 meridian, clear phlegm, and the qi circulation of the lung, the chest. So it's quite complete, a lot of different aspects to treat the condition, but they still have 人参, which is ginseng, and 甘草. These two is to tonify the body, to protect, to improve the body condition, to help the body to fight for the disease. And 人参, ginseng, have a very special function. If ginseng was used with tonified qi herbs, ginseng can help to improve the effect of tonifying qi. If ginseng was used with activating blood herbs, the ginseng can help to improve the function of activating blood, to activating the circulation. If ginseng is used to improve the yang energy or yin energy, if you use ginseng, it can help to improve yin and yang as well. So it's one of the very important and useful herbs. 败毒散 we use for patient attacked by cold, dampness, but the patient was weak, the immune system, the patient got sick easily. How do we know the patient is weaker than others? So most of the time we will compare with the condition, compare the patient's condition with the same age, like the kids. We compare with the other kids. If the kids become sick easier than others, or the elders, the senior people, if they got flu easier than others, the same condition, this patient will have flu, the other one don't have. So these can indicate the patient is weaker in general. The immune system is not as good as others. The next one, we're going to talk about 再造散. Let's see the ingredient first. 再造散 the ingredients include 黄芪、人参 also ginseng、桂枝、甘草、熟附片。熟附片 is 附子、细辛、羌活、防风、川芎、味姜。再造散 is also a formula to use for a weak patient, but this weak patient is actually yang deficiency. The patient was have yang deficiency, and when the patient was attacked by cold, if they have flu, maybe have headache or fever or aversion to cold, not severe fever but aversion to cold more, without sweating, no sweating, and the limbs, the hands and the feet are cold. The patient may be tired, maybe sleeping, maybe sleepy. The face color is pale, and the voice also very low voice, and pale tongue. The pulse is weak. So as we describe the symptoms, you will see the more severe condition is the patient have no sweat, cold limbs, cold hands, cold feet, tired, sleepy, and pale face color, and low voice. This condition actually is yang deficiency, the symptoms of yang deficiency. So in this formula, we use 羌活、防风、细辛 and 桂枝 which is pungent ones to dispel superficial, and 附子、桂枝、细辛、防风、羌活 can expel the cold condition. You actually got several formula here. 四逆散、附子、甘草、干姜、味姜。The last one we talk about 味姜。味姜 is the fresh ginger they cover with a brown paper, so they put around the fire, and when the paper become dark brown, we will open the ginger, then you will see the ginger become dark brown. In this ginger we call it 味姜。味姜 is like it's hotter than 干姜, and it's hotter than fresh ginger. So we use 味姜、附子、甘草 which is 四逆汤 for the cold condition, for the yang deficiency. We use 桂枝、甘草、细辛、羌活、防风, all these to dispel the superficial cold. And 川芎is a herb for activating blood circulation. So you can see from this formula, it have the aspects of yang, of treating yang, yin, qi, xue. So it's actually very good formula. But this formula and this one, you also use for 黄芪、人参、甘草. These are tonify yang to improve the condition, and this is very severe condition. It's not a normal or common cold, common flu. This patient is very weak and the condition is very severe, so we use 再造散 for this condition. 再造散 in Chinese it means 再 means restore, 造 rebuild. So it's actually to restore or rebuild your yang energy. to help to recover. Thank you for watching our video today. For more information, you can visit our website. See you next time.